10 Best Picks presents the top 10 best Wiffy extenders. Starting at number 10. Linksys RE7000. The Linksys RE7000 Maxstream AC1900 is a plug-in Wiffy extender that looks minimal and follows that design ethos to its software, making it easy to install and use. The compact design means you don't even lose a wall outlet when plugging this in. Yet you still have access to a gigabit LAN port and decent boosted speeds from the original router. Features like a dead spot finder are great, but more on that below. This made it onto our list of the best Wiffy boosters. It's not the best, but for the price and size offers a decent performance with that higher-end AC1900 rating. But before you buy a Wiffy booster, you should consider whether that's really the best solution to your problems. If you're having internet connection issues, it could be an issue with your wireless router, or you might not be with the best internet provider. But once you've ruled those issues out and decided you need one, is this the best Wiffy extender for you? Read on to find out everything you need to know about the Linksys RE7000. The Linksys RE7000 features a claimed range of 10,000 square feet. An impressive figure for such a seemingly small unit. This is achieved thanks to the 4 antennas which offer dual-band 802.11ac Wiffy. By that it means both 4GHz and 5GHz dual band simultaneously. There are pricier and faster options, but they won't be as cheap or compact. This is one of the best Wiffy extenders in our best Wiffy boosters list. At number 9. Netgear X8000. Bigger can be better when it comes to filling in the gaps in your home's Wi-Fi network. Netgear's Nighthawk X6's tri-band Wi-Fi mesh extender has the power to blast data farther and fill pesky dead zones. It's the best Wi-Fi extender we've reviewed and also finds a spot on our list of the best mesh Wi-Fi solutions. At $180, it's also the most expensive extender we've reviewed, but is more than worth it if you have areas that your router can't reach. Forget about plugging the Nighthawk X6s directly into a wall outlet because this is among the largest extenders on the market. At 8. 9x6. 7x3. 7 inches, the black and gray X6's tower is gargantuan compared with the likes of the Cority E300 Mini Wi-Fi range extender and the Netgear X6120 AC1200 Essentials Edition Wi-Fi range extender. It's best put on a desk, bookshelf or hidden behind a couch. The package includes a 2-prong AC adapter. Across the top of the device are 8 LEDs that show the status of the 4GHz and 5GHz networks, data flow to clients and Ethernet and USB activity. Additional LEDs show the link status as well as a throughput indicator. Both glow white when the X6's is operating well. The X6's extender comes with a 1-year warranty, half as long as TP-Link's coverage. Like other Netgear products, the X6's extender includes 24/7 support, but for only 90 days. This should be enough time to get the extender set up and operating reliably, but it falls short of what the others provide. With videos, facts, downloads, and manuals available, Netgear's site is well stocked. For the security-minded, there's new firmware that can thwart a hacker from using the post-authentication Stack Overflow vulnerability. Big, expensive and worth every penny, Netgear's $180 Nighthawk X6's tri-band range extender leads the pack in data speed and range. It's powerful enough to put speedy Wi-Fi in every corner of your house, but the desktop design may be bulkier than you want. If you want an extender that plugs right into an AC outlet, the less expensive TP-Link RE650 will do the trick, but it can't match the Netgear's excellent performance. Number 8 of my list. Netgear X7000. The Netgear AC1900 Nighthawk is the fastest Wi-Fi extender Netgear has produced yet, boasting a top speed of 600 megabits per second at 4GHz and 1300 megabits per second at 5GHz. It also packs in a host of extra features, making it perhaps the ultimate Wi-Fi extender for home and small business use. Like other top-end Wi-Fi extenders, the EX7000 is a large device. It's shaped like a router, with a separate power supply and multiple external aerials. It's a far cry from the all-in-one plug units such as the Zyxel WRE2205. As a result, you'll need 252 x 174 x 31mm of space to accommodate it, though it does come with an optional stand for mounting it vertically to keep its footprint to a minimum. Largely built from plastic, the Netgear X-7000 is light for its size at just 635 grams. It isn't the toughest design, although it's not the sort of device that should take many knocks. It looks nice enough, featuring a glossy black and gray finish throughout. Realistically, though, the EX7000 isn't the sort of thing you'll ever want to make a centerpiece. If you have a WPS-enabled router, and who doesn't these days, then setup of the EX7000 is simple. Just plug it in, tap the WPS buttons on each device, and it'll take care of the rest. If you don't have WPS, then you'll have to connect to the router directly, either through an Ethernet port or using its default Wi-Fi network. That's fairly typical, but once you reach the web page for setting up the device, you'll be prompted to sign up for Netgear's online service before it allows you to proceed. If you need the utmost in performance from an extended Wi-Fi network, plus the ability to connect a host of devices to it, then the Netgear X-7000 fits the bill perfectly. It is probably overkill for most households, though, and the 1-year warranty is disappointing. Coming at number 7. TP-Link AC1750. The TP-Link RE450 is the best overall Wi-Fi extender because of its stellar network-enhancing performance. In our tests, the RE450 performed the most consistently well across multiple runs of our 5 setups. It's easy to use, monitor and set up thanks to its large RE button, front-facing status lights and smartphone app. It's a little bulkier than many other Wi-Fi range extenders we tested, but its ungainly appearance is a small compromise for its powerful network extension. We ran each Wi-Fi extender through 5 sets of tests to see how well it handled wireless signals in a variety of configurations. 2 tests were conducted in a long straight hallway without obstacles. We put the router at one end and a laptop at the other, measured the baseline network metrics using Ixia's X-Chariot, and then ran the same test after introducing the RE450 halfway between the two. We repeated the test 5 times and averaged the results to calculate the percentage of available bandwidth the RE450 captured and rebroadcast to the laptop on the extended network. At distances up to 150 feet, the TP-Link extender managed to maintain 98 to 100% connection. Our multi-story tests were conducted with the router in an enclosed soundproofed room and the test laptop on the floor above. Our tests showed that the RE450 performed admirably across the board, but it ran slightly faster when placed on the same floor as the router as opposed to the same floor as the laptop. The RE450 has all the best features: dual band compatibility, WPS, an access point mode, a gigabit Ethernet port, helpful indicator lights, external antennas and a 2-year manufacturer warranty. TP-Link also offers the Tether smartphone app, which lets you set up, monitor and control your network preferences. All these features work together to make the RE450 a cinch to use. The RE button enables WPS pairing and glows red or blue to indicate router signal strength. You can also elect to shut all the indicator LEDs off, which is a great option for after setup. Like many wall plug extenders, the TP-Link RE450 isn't a particularly elegant device. It houses an ungrounded plug on the back near its base and is extremely top-heavy. As such, its installation isn't particularly secure and is likely to get knocked down if bumped by a passerby or pet. Its 3 external antennas either slide or flip up, but they aren't adjustable beyond that. As a wall plug, it isn't very flexible as to where you can install it, but we recommend placing it somewhere out of the way to avoid accidental bumps. At number 6. Netgear X-7300. Access to a strong Wi-Fi signal can be difficult to achieve in your home or office, especially with low-end routers or large homes with hard-to-reach areas that you'd like to gain a fast connection from. Gamers and video streamers in particular can often be faced with issues regarding poor speeds, unreliable signals, dropped connections, or lengthy buffering times that make it impossible to enjoy your content the way it's meant to be. One of the key features of this Wiffy range extender is the ability to increase Wiffy range throughout your house, despite walls, electronics, and sheer space that can create dead spots. It's actually quite impressive in that you can simply plug it into a wall outlet somewhere between your router and your dead zone, and it'll give you a massive boost in range, providing 10,000 square feet of total coverage. By taking advantage of both the 2.4 and 5 GHz bands that your wireless router transmits, the Netgear Nighthawk X4 creates a super fast network speed capability of up to 2 gigabits per second, which is fast enough to download a full AAA video game in less than a minute. Netgear has also made it compatible with all wireless routers, not just the ones they provide, or ones with similar technology, so that you can take advantage of increased range as well as speed without additional expenses. Netgear has long been at the forefront of wireless internet connection technology and has continued to improve the performance, compatibility and ease of use that Wiffy users have come to expect. There are definite advantages to owning the Nighthawk X4 AC2200 Wifi range extender and its advanced features, which are mainly lightning-fast speeds of up to 2 Gbps and even greater extended range. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. TP-Link AC1200. The TP-Link Archer A6 is a dual-band router designed for users on a budget. Despite its affordable price, it offers a few features found on more expensive routers, such as support for MIMO data streaming and 4 gigabit LAN ports. That said, while its 5 GHz performance is solid, it leaves a bit to be desired on the 2.4 GHz band. It also lacks the USB connectivity and built-in malware protection that you get with the more expensive Asus RT-AC66UB1, our top pick for budget routers. The Archer A6 uses a textured glossy black enclosure that measures 1.4x9, 1x5, 7 inches and has 4 non-removable antennas. Along the top front edge are LED status indicators for power, both radio bands, Ethernet, Internet, and WPS. I had the A6 up and running in minutes. I connected the router to my modem and to my desktop PC, powered it up, and typed 192.168.0.1 in my browser's address bar, which took me to the quick setup screen. I created an administrator password, set my time zone, and used auto detect to select my internet connection type. I used the default SSID names and passwords, clicked next to save my settings, and the installation was complete. If you're in need of an affordable Wi-Fi router for your dorm room, apartment, or small home, the TP-Link Archer A6 is worth a look. You won't get blazing 2.4 GHz throughput speeds, but its solid 5 GHz performance in our testing means it should have no trouble handling your video streaming and online gaming requirements. The web console offers plenty of management options, including parental controls and COS settings, but malware protection is missing. If you can part with another $60, the Asus RT-AC66UB1 offers better all-around performance, USB connectivity, embedded anti-malware tools, and robust COS settings. It remains our editor's choice for budget routers. Coming in at number 4 of my list. Netgear X-7120. Simple, small, and straightforward, the Netgear X-7120 AC1200 Essentials Edition Wi-Fi range extender is a snap to set up, but it disappoints on performance, and the company provides support for only 3 short months. The extender's $60 price tag makes the device attractive, but its performance will likely be a letdown for users. The white and silver EX6120 measures just 2.6x2, 1x1. 6 inches, although its 2 aimable antennas extend 4 inches. These can't be replaced. Minuscule compared to its overgrown cousin, the Netgear Nighthawk X6s, the EX6120 has a 2-prong plug that goes right into an AC outlet and doesn't block adjacent outlets. It lacks a pass-through AC outlet. The EX6120 uses 4 LEDs up front to show that it's powered on and that the WPS system for quickly connecting to a client or router is active. This extender lacks a multi-light signal strength meter, but the router and device lights glow green when the links are strong, orange when they're weak and red when they're poor. Small in stature, the EX6120 was equally small in performance. Tests in our Utah facility using Ixea's Xchariot software show that the EX6120 delivered a throughput of only 41.2 megabits per second in our 50-foot extender test. Though this result is roughly double the output of the Cority E300, it pales in comparison to the TP-Link RE650's 523.9 megabits per second and the Netgear X6's 526.1 megabits per second. The EX6120's ability to deliver 51.2 megabits per second on the 75-foot test was better, but still well off the pace of the best extenders. Petite and easy to set up, the Netgear X6120 AC1200 Essentials Edition Wi-Fi range extender can extend a Wi-Fi network while staying nearly invisible. But its technology is behind the times, it serves up poor performance, and the extender includes only 90 days of support. At number 3. TP-Link N300. TP-Link's 300 megabits per second universal Wiffy range extender is one of the better wireless range extenders I've tested in the last 2 years. It's not as powerful as D-Link's wireless N300 range extender DAP1320. It's also much less feature-rich than the Netgear AC1200 Wiffy range extender. Additionally, its one Ethernet port only supports 10/100th speed, not gigabit Ethernet. Still, the TP-Link extender is affordable and extraordinarily easy to set up and configure. And, in my tests, it provided decent range, extending a signal up to about 75 feet in an office environment. That's not bad, though I'd like to have seen better. The TLWA850RE is a dual-band wall-mountable device that supports up to 300 megabits per second throughput. It's larger than the D-Link DAP1320. TP-Link's extender measures 3.0 by 4.3 by 2.6 inches. It has 2 prongs to fit into a power outlet and a very cool, circular LED on the front. The display will tell you, depending on which section of the circle is lit up or blinking, whether the gadget is currently extending a network and the strength of the wireless signal. The extender also has an Ethernet port, so it can act as a bridge, allowing you to connect one device via wired to your wireless network. However, it's only fast Ethernet, so you won't get the advantage of wired gigabit speed. TP-Link's extender did not offer the farthest reaching coverage of extenders I've tested. As I mentioned, both the editor's choice pick D-Link DAP1320 and the Netgear X-7200 are more powerful extenders. However, the TP-Link device did a good job of extending the Archer router's signal up to about 75 feet away from the router. At 75 feet, I still had 4 signal strength bars in Windows and Internet access, albeit at slow speeds. The TLWA850RE is a good choice for a smaller home or apartment that has a dead zone in a particular area. It's very easy to set up and not headache-inducing to return back to factory settings. It's certainly worth a look if you use TP-Link's routers or access points. The TP-Link's 300 megabits per second universal Wiffy range extender is a good extender. The current editor's choice for wireless range extenders is Netgear's AC1200 Wiffy range extender because it's more powerful, albeit more expensive, hardware. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Coming at number 2, Netgear X-3700. I've been wanting to extend our Wi-Fi coverage outside of our house to reach our yard beyond the garage, so today I thought I'd do a setup and review of Amazon's #1 bestseller in the repeater category, this Netgear X-3700 Wi-Fi range extender to see if it can help boost our Wi-Fi signal enough and reach our yard. Check out the video below. We have a bit of a weird layout in our yard with a detached garage in between our house and fenced-in yard area. Typically it's hard to get Wi-Fi signal out that far, so I thought it'd be a good test of the EX3700, which is listed at $47 but usually sells for around $25 on Amazon. Amazon has a few Netgear range extenders all stacked up on the same page, and this one is the second cheapest, offering up to 1,000 square feet of coverage, support for 15 devices and speeds of 750 Mbps. To get set up with WPS, plug in the extender into an outlet close to your main router. Once the power LED is green, press the WPS button on the extender, then within 2 minutes, press the WPS button on the main router. The WPS LED light on the extender should light up once connected, then the router button turns green. Once set up, I wanted to find the best place to get a signal out to the yard. I tried a few different locations, but needed to find something with a good enough connection to my router and also as close as possible to the yard. I ended up placing it in the window of my garage with some double-sided tape. Doesn't look great, but it was the only place I could find to get a usable connection to the main router and provide a connection that reaches out to where I wanted. So, for $25, the bestseller EX3700 is easy to set up and definitely extends an existing network. It has its limits, which I feel like I'm reaching, but I also won't be doing any heavy work while outside. There are lots of options for more powerful extenders, like the other Netgear extenders listed on the same page, but I thought this would be a good test for the EX3700. And number 1. TP-Link AC750. If your Wi-Fi router is having trouble reaching the far corners of your home, the TP-Link AC750 Wiffy range extender RE220 can help. Designed to blend in with your home furnishings, this plug-in range extender is highly affordable and very easy to install and manage. It does a good job of extending the 2.4 GHz radio band, but its 5 GHz performance and overall feature set can't match that of our more expensive editor's choice, the Netgear Nighthawk Ex-7300. The RE220 is a dual-band plug-in extender that measures 3x3, 0x2, 6 inches and has a white textured finish that will fit in with most any home decor. The front of the extender has LED indicators for both radio bands, signal strength to the router, power, WPS, and Ethernet activity. Around back is a two-pronged plug used to insert the device into a wall outlet. The plug position allows access to the second outlet in a 2-outlet receptacle. At the bottom of the extender is a reset button and a LAN port for wired connectivity, but it's a fast Ethernet port, which despite its name, is significantly slower than the gigabit Ethernet port that you'll find on the amped wireless REC44M and the Netgear Nighthawk EX7300 extenders. Whether you use the web console, the WPS button, or the TP-Link Tether mobile app, installing the RE220 is quick and easy. I used the web console and started by plugging the extender into an outlet close to my router, then connected my laptop to the extender's wireless SSID and launched a web browser. With the TP-Link AC750 Wi-Fi range extender RE220, you can eliminate Wi-Fi dead zones for less than $30. This stylish plug-in extender is a snap to install and does a good job of extending to 4 GHz Wi-Fi. However, its 5 GHz performance is less than stellar and it lacks the latest 802.11ac features including MIMO data streaming, beamforming, and wired gigabit Ethernet. For a more powerful extender, consider the Netgear Nighthawk X4 AC2200 Wiffy range extender. It's much more expensive than the RE220, but it offers superior 5 GHz performance and supports MIMO data streaming and beamforming and is equipped with a gigabit LAN port. It remains our editor's choice for range extenders. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.